Now, Southern California's news leader, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Tonight at 11, a young child suddenly taken from a local restaurant, the 4-year-old vanishing in an instant. Police quickly realizing this was a stranger abduction and swarming into the area. Eyewitness News reporter Tim Caputo live in Santa Monica tonight with more on how police found that missing child and the woman police say took her. Tim.
And Michelle, for police, this was an all-hands-on-deck situation. Practically everyone in the Santa Monica Police Department on this case for a short time this afternoon. That little girl's okay. She's back home with her family. She is unharmed. But what's scary about this is this wasn't a situation where she was grabbed and the person ran off. People would have noticed that in a busy parking lot like this. Instead, police say this little girl was lured outside of the restaurant and this woman just casually walked off with her. Thankfully, they didn't get far. Police found them in a motel just about a quarter-mile away. A grandmother was at the counter of this Panda Express in Santa Monica, simply paying for lunch when she lost sight of her 4-year-old granddaughter for just a moment.
This was absolutely a worst-case scenario.
A family friend who was at the shopping center at Pico and Lincoln but doesn't want to be identified says at first they thought the little girl might have wandered off. The 4-year-old's family really started to panic after someone in the store spoke up.
There was actually a witness in Panda that saw a woman coaxing the child out and grabbing the child by the hand and taking her away.
The first Santa Monica officers were on scene literally in a minute. They got security video from the restaurant and circulated that photo of the suspect and the missing girl to every one of the dozens of officers who arrived to help.
There were at least 30 of our department personnel that were out searching for her. And literally, we had any available person was out looking for her.
Thankfully, with a little luck, the old-school police work paid off. This is the mugshot of 31-year-old Brianna Shields, booked for kidnapping. The man working at the Holiday Motel, which is only about a quarter-mile straight up Pico, identified Shields as the woman in the security video and pointed police to room 7, where she was living. In only 30 minutes from when the 911 call was made, Shields was arrested without incident, and the little girl was returned to her family.
They were just freaked out and crying most of the time.
Shields, who is experiencing homelessness, had only been at the motel a short time. This terrifying afternoon kidnapping, just the latest troubling incident in Santa Monica in recent months, including 2 random violent attacks by transients, and residents say it's clear things here have changed.
Santa Monica, and you would expect it to be safe, and you know, there's just a lot more crazy people around town. I start to notice more and more.
What police don't have at this point is a motive in this case, why this 31-year-old woman would want to take a 4-year-old little girl. They'll obviously come out in court potentially down the line. Shields currently being held on $100,000 bail. We're live tonight in Santa Monica. Tim Caputo, ABC7 Eyewitness News.
Scary situation, Tim. Thank you.